Hi everybody, it's Mr. Malov Teaches back for another episode. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been working on. I've got some paintings I've been doing over here. I've got some paintings I've been doing over there. Today we're going to be working on a mixed media collage using some everyday supplies that you could probably get. There we go, a bunch of boxes of food that my daughters and me and my wife have been eating, and we're going to be making a collage, a cool picture based on the art of Jim Dine. So let's get to work. So Jim Dine is a pop artist from Ohio. Pop art is where you make art that is not fancy. It's just based on things from pop culture. So probably the most famous pop artist is named Andy Warhol, who made his famous set of Campbell's soup cans. Okay, Jim Dine is a pop artist who right now is probably most famous for his series of hearts. Here's an example. Bright colors, cool textures, but it's simple. It's a heart. It's something that you find everywhere, especially around certain holidays like Valentine's Day. But he used really cool colors and interesting things. He's also famous for his pictures of tools, where sometimes he would make the tools, sometimes he would glue on actual tools and paint them. Again, simple, everyday objects that you wouldn't usually think would be art, but he made them elevated into art. So here's what we are working with for our picture. Thing you'll need to do is to start gathering boxes of food products or whatever you have available. So I got mac and cheese, I got smoothies, I got graham crackers, I got seltzer water. Things that are brightly colored are going to work really well for a Jim Dine picture. The next thing you'll need to do is grab a piece of paper and a Sharpie marker and sketch out a heart. If you'll notice in Jim Dine's paintings, he will usually give it some scratchy texture. So after I draw the heart that's really big, takes up most of the page, I'm going to give some scratchy lines around the sides of it, and that will help give it that Jim Dine texture. And you'll notice when I go to cut out some of the cardboard pieces, I'm going to cut them out in a rough and scratchy way, not necessarily a smooth way. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is to cut out some of the shapes. So you'll notice when I'm cutting these out, I am not going to be cutting them out imperfect. I'm going to put some little zigzags or imperfections in them, and that will help make it look like the texture that Jim Dine puts on his. All right, so here's a shape that's pretty good. It has some red, it has some blue. If I cut out a shape from this purple mac and cheese box, I could do the same sort of thing, giving it some different textures and shapes. Cut out a whole bunch using different colors. So what I'm probably gonna do is use these purples and blues in the background and oranges and reds and peaches in the middle. Now that I've got it all cut out, I'm going to use my trusty glue stick to glue them down, intentionally placing the colors in a place that I think that will really pop out and complement the colors next to each other. All right, here we go. Have it. A beautiful heart-shaped Jim Dine inspired collage collected out of all that junk food that you've been eating in quarantine. All right, until next time, enjoy this drawing of a Campbell's soup can inspired by another pop artist, Andy Warhol, and keep being creative.